Today's segment, we're going to be talking about what happens after you sign your roof proposal. Hello, my name's Jack Moore. I am President and CEO of West Roofing Systems.
My name is Skip Klein, and I am Technical Sales Representative for West Roofing Systems.
So first thing we do is a little happy dance when we get that purchase order. It takes a lot of time and energy to get to the point where we execute an agreement with an owner. So once the happy dance is over, it's really time to get down to work of actually physically creating job files.
Once we received a signed proposal or a purchase order from an owner, we put together a comprehensive file that contains all the information we use to put together our estimate and price for the work.
We'll meet internally, at least bi-weekly, sometimes even as often as weekly.
At that point, the project's actually put on a production schedule. Typically, the crews are finishing up a job the day before we start the new project. So they have to come back in and they have to download materials and equipment from that project and then upload the new materials and equipment for the new project. So that typically happens first thing the morning of the day we're starting the work.
The first step in any job we get to is make sure that we've staged in the right location, so we're communicating with the site personnel to make sure that we're in the right spot where they want us to park, so that we're not affecting any operations, delivery doors, anything like that.
Any situation where personnel might be moving under the area of roof that we're working on or going through doorways where equipment may be set up near, we try to take as many precautions and measures as possible to ensure that there's safe passage, that noise is kept to a minimum.
The ladder goes up, it's tied off for safety, and the first thing that goes up is the safety equipment.
Every job requires safety equipment to be erected and installed and maintained, to protect not only our employees but to protect the employees of the people that we're working for.
The next step is preparation. So that first day is really, it's a light load. We're staging safety, we're putting the barricades around the trucks. Day two is generally when the real activity starts, once we're all set up and everything's good to go. And then they're going to work, they're putting a roof on. And it might be a one-day project, it could be a couple-month project. They're gonna repeat that process, rinse, wash, repeat, day after day after day. And when we're getting to the end of that, we're gonna start breaking things down.
The last day or two of a project, the production crew has installed the roof, and now it's time to remove unused materials from the roof surface. It's time to get equipment down off the roof.
Before we finalize everything, we like to have the manufacturer out for an inspection.
Once the crew has left the site, there is a manager, a production manager, that goes out and does an inspection, a final inspection of the roof. He develops a punch list. A punch list is a list of items that are not quite up to standard. So that is created. A roof plan drawing is usually employed in that, where you make notes on the drawing. He either repairs the roof or brings it up to standard, or he schedules a maintenance team to come in and do that work.
So now that you understand the whole process, visit our website and fill out our online quote request.